Good morning. We're going to start now. Ask everybody to take their seats. Councilman Howard. And we're running extremely late. Thank you. Ask for a little quiet, please, folks. That's what I'm talking about. It's my councilman. We're going to call the hearing to order. We have a quorum. It's a public hearing, the committee of the whole. The purpose of this public hearing is to take testimony on resolutions 160-255, 160-344, 160-345, 160-346, 160-410, 160-411, 160-413, 160-414, 160-417, 160-426, 160-427, 160-428, and 160-429. Mr. Christmas, would you please read the titles of the resolution, sir?
Resolution 160-255, appointing Rasheia Johnson to the Board of Directors of the Philadelphia Municipal Authority. Resolution 160-344, appointing Christopher McGill to the Board of Directors of the Old City Special Services District. Resolution 160-345, appointing Lynn Martin Haskin to the Board of Directors for the Old City Special Service District. Resolution 160-346, reappointing Jafar Maleki to the Board of Directors for the Old City Special Services District. Resolution 160-410, approving the reappointment of Asia Coney as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-411, approving the reappointment of Ethel M as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-413, approving the reappointment of Lynette Brown-So as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-414, approving the reappointment of Julia Danzy as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-417, approving the appointment of Fran McLaughlin as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-426, approving the reappointment of Herbert Wetzel as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Housing Authority. Resolution 160-427, approving the reappointment of Reverend Bonnie Carmada as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. Resolution 160-428, approving the reappointment of Reverend Dr. Leslie Callahan as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority. And finally, Resolution 160-429, approving the appointment of Frederick Purnell Sr. as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Philadelphia Housing Authority.
Thank you. Folks, we're in the middle of a hearing. Could I ask you all to please keep your voices down? Thank you. The first witnesses to testify on these resolutions are Kelvin Jeremiah of the Philadelphia Housing Authority, Job Ikowitz, and Lorna Galman. Oh, Joe. Okay. All right. Joe, I know you. I'm sorry. sorry to mess up your name. Good morning.
Good morning.
You can please testify. You have any testimony? You can be as brief as you like.
I could be quite verbose, Councilman.
Please feel free to summarize.
Good morning, Council President Clark and members of the City Council of the Whole. I'm Kelvin Jeremiah, the President and CEO of the Philadelphia Housing Authority, the best housing authority in the United States. I am pleased to be here to support Mayor Kenny's appointees, the slate of appointments to the Philadelphia Housing Authority's Board of Commissioners. I have had the high honor of working with each of the individuals being appointed, and I believe that they will be great additions to the board as we carry out our mission. I ask for their unanimous approval.
Thank you for your testimony.
Good morning, Council President, members of Council. My name is Job Itzkowitz. I'm the Executive Director of the Old City Special Services District. I provided some written testimony, and I'm happy to rely on that at the front table. But I am here to testify in support of resolutions number 160344, 160345, 160346, in support of reappointment of Christopher McGill, Lynn Haskin, and Jafar Maleki to the board. They've each served on our board for a number of years, play roles on our executive committee as well as other committees, and we wholeheartedly support their renomination.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, Council President Clark and members of the Committee of the Whole. My name is Lorna Gallman, Executive Director for the Philadelphia Municipal Authority. The Municipal Authority, formerly the Equipment Leasing Authority of Philadelphia, is a quasi-public agency created in 1975 by this body pursuant to the Pennsylvania Municipal Authorities Act of 1945. PMA was created to provide funding through the issuance of revenue bonds and notes for the purchase of automotive equipment to lease to the city of Philadelphia. During the late 1980s, PMA mandate was expanded to give the power to acquire, construct, and hold facilities and equipment for the conduct of judicial proceedings, prison facilities, and administrative facilities. Additionally, PMA entered into lease agreements for office space within the city. In turn, the office space is subleased to the city for the use of various city agencies and departments. The authority is governed by a 5-member board, the members of which also sit for 5-year staggered terms. The members are nominated by the mayor and must be confirmed by 2/3 vote of the authority, by the council. I am here for consideration for resolution number 160255 for the appointment of Rasheia Johnson, City Treasurer for the City of Philadelphia, to the Board of the Directors of the Philadelphia Municipal Authority. Thank you for allowing the authority to appear before you today. This concludes my testimony. I will be pleased to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Appreciate it. To all of you. Are there any questions by members of the committee for these witnesses? There being none, thank you all very much. Anyone else to testify on these witnesses? There being none, thank you very much for your testimony. This concludes the public hearing of the Committee of the Whole. We will now go into our public meeting. And the chair recognizes Councilmember Heenan for a single motion on the 13 resolutions.
Single motion on 13 resolutions. Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that resolution number 160255, 160344, 160345, 160346, 16041, 1604111, 1604113, 1604114, 1604117, 160426, 160427, 160428, and 160429 be reported from this committee with a favorable recommendation.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and probably seconded that the resolutions number 160255, 160344, 160345, 160346, 160410, 160411, 160413, 160414, 160417, 160426, 160427, 160428, and 160429 be reported in this committee with favorable recommendation. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it. Motion carries, and these resolutions will be reported from this committee with a favorable recommendation at the next session of council. This concludes the business of the committee. Thank you all very much. I ask the members please go directly into the caucus room so we can knock that out. Aye. Councilman O'Neill.